I really wanted to make this video and try as much as possible to keep it as real and unfiltered as possible. This is because I intend to make people understand what trading really is and the point I am in my journey, what I've been able to learn over the years, the kind of people I idolized on YouTube, and what I understood them to be, how it's negatively affected my trading, and how I was able to come out of that and understanding trading overall. Now, the title of this video, I blew my account, and that's true. So I got a challenge with my funded FX, and I just coming from January winning streak. I did around 15 arrow in January, so my confidence was super high, and then I took the challenge. So in a really, really long time, I have not lost any challenge in a really long time. And that's why I'm making this video. And the idea is to make you understand what prop firm really is. The fact that a lot of us are already used to seeing failure as a bad thing, seeing failure as a very terrible thing. So the idea of losing a prop firm is going to look like that guy cannot trade, or that guy does not know what he's doing. I used to think the same way too. Coming from a previous year of 15 payouts, I've talked about that in this channel and telling you guys everything. I slowly started believing that my strategy had an edge over everybody's strategy out there because it was pretty accurate. It performed well. Even when I make mistakes, I still win trades. And this happened for a really, really long time. And it's not luck, it's a powerful edge. But coming into February, which we just came out from, I lost almost every trade in February. And this made me lose the challenge I got. Now, like I said, I've not lost a challenge for a very long time. So it was unbelievable. I kept risk the same, took all the trades I should take. But every single trade kept tearing down the account. Now, I tried to see what I can do to my strategy. I went to my journal, looked at things. Everything was pretty okay. So now this made me start devising means that I could make me avoid some certain trades. Started looking at some certain trades I would take on a normal day with skepticism. And what happened is I started complicating my strategy slowly adding variables that were not supposed to be there. Now, all of this just to make me stop the losing streak and start making money again. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of you have been in this position and that was how you got profitable and you didn't even know yourself saying consistency. But then at one certain period, everything vanished and you stopped believing in your strategy, stop believing in yourself, and you decided to change your strategy or do something different and you started all over again. This has been happening to me for the past years. I'm 5 years in this game and this cycle was on for like 2 to 3 years of my journey, whereby I'll get a strategy, I would learn it, I would know it, I'm gonna make lots of money with it, and then reality will kick in, I'll start losing, and I'll lose so rapidly, and I want to change my strategy, and then I'll change it, and I'll start over again. I was in that loop till I actually did more than 100 strategies, and I talk about this on Twitter, but people just don't believe. They think I'm just exaggerating. I keep going from strategy to strategy. I know you hearing that I blew my challenge account is going to bring that kind of peace to you that well. So it's not only me. So this thing is hard everywhere. Yes, it is. It's hard everywhere. I'm just coming from a 15 payout year, which was 2024, and just coming from a fire January, only to get to a February with I had so much plans, so many accounts to flip, I had so many challenge accounts to pass, and so many plans, and it all fell short. Now, immediately, I understood why risk management is the most important thing in this game, because If no strategy is going to work guaranteed 100% every single time, then what should you really do? Do you want to use the high risk on an account like 5% per trade, 6% per trade, 10% per trade, when you now know that these extreme bad times will come? Because like I said, nothing changing my strategy, everything perfect, but nothing seemed to be working. And the more I try to tweak the strategy, to remove some things, remove some setups, remove some confirmations, the more it's kept going on, because I haven't found myself missing some profitable trades I would have taken just because now I've created a rule not to take that setup again, but then it worked out, making the losing streak more painful. I needed to understand that in this game, there'll be these kind of bad times, and only risk management can save you, because that's what saved me on my personal account. I always risk 2% per trade, and I'd need to blow my account by, trading 50 times before I blow that account. Like losing 50 times in a row, which is most likely not going to happen. But think about it. If you're risking too big because you're in a good time right now, have you asked yourself, when the bad time comes, what's going to happen? Because it's going to happen. And if you're watching this video, I need you to change your mindset. There are a lot of people online that make trading look easy. When I started my journey in 2020, I first found Tradanic. And along the line, I found other guys like, the Miami traders, Qbanks and Swaggy C and the rest of them. I'm being completely honest. This is not to put anybody down. Those guys were fascinating. I loved their content. And guess what? I fell in love with their content and I kept watching it, and it changed how I saw trading. I saw trading as, when you're good at it, you win every single day. I saw trading as, when you're very good, even the market starts to respect you. I see them catch massive trades with massive lot sizes. And that's really ruined my trading. At first, I didn't know. After years, after a while, I've seen that I've done multiple strategies. I've seen that I've done very complicated strategies, but they still seem to have the same problem. Still have to go through bad time. Then why is it complicated? I've done ICT, SMC, price action, Wyckoff. I've done almost everything in different forms, but I still have bad times. So what are these guys doing? Now you need to understand, they're selling a dream, and selling a dream is very destructive, and that's why I really don't like selling a dream. I really don't think it's a good thing to do, because I think it's wickedness. Because if somebody has to say what is not true just to get the attention of newbies so that they can get their money, then it's wickedness. I see comments like this on my videos I made genuinely from my heart to help. I created a mentorship genuinely to make sure I help traders grow with what has worked for me over the years. But I see people in the comment section say, you're a scammer, you're a this, you're a that, it's a lie. And sometimes, even when it pisses me off, that you could see the real thing. These liars do not talk about journaling. These liars do not talk about anything else than, well, you can up your lot size. Your life won't change if you're using 0.01. All this, outrageous talk. You don't see them teach in-depth things about trading. But why do you see these things in my channel but you still doubt? And why do you think somebody selling a mentorship or a means of helping traders out genuinely and delivers it? Why do you think every of those people are lying? As a matter of fact, this makes me, anybody that comes to my DM and asks me and is feeling skeptical, I'll say, okay, I'll give you 15 minutes. I'll put you in my group. I need to scan everybody. Scan the student success. You can even DM the users and ask them, what is this mentorship about? Is he doing what he says? I give them enough time, and they go in and come out and they're like surprised. Because I want to make a difference in this industry, and that's why I'm making this video. I'm coming out plain to tell you I blew my challenge account, so that you can know blowing accounts is normal. Blowing personal capital is an amateur thing to do, because you should be risking as tiny as 1 to 2%. But blowing a challenge is very normal. Yes, because there are drawdown limits, and if you want to really pass fast, you should risk 1% per trade when you're above break even, and when you're below break even, you can risk 0.5%. But with this kind of risk based on the small drawdown limits, blowing an account is normal. And of course, the payouts you see people post online, the challenge you see people pass online, they have lost so many others that they didn't post. So listen, it happens. It happens. I've held one funded account since July. One funded account since July till date is not still lost. Even after this bad February, it's still there, which is my 10 trade account. I have more than one of them. They are still there, although they are in drawdown, but they are still there because it's a funded account. I risk lower. So one thing you need to know, after you've gotten your strategy right, after you've gotten your psychology right, risk management is your friend. And these people that sell a dream online shouldn't make you see trading as something too easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And back to what I was saying about the guys that think I'm selling a dream because I talk about mentorship. When I look at these comments, it makes me feel bad because you guys can't even differentiate about the people that are doing wrong and are doing right. Of course, those that sell courses and mentorship, of course, they have importance, because I wouldn't be here if I did not access free content online or paid content. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be this good. So it's of importance. But selling a dream, making you think trading is a get rich quick scheme, that's scamming, and that's wickedness. And I don't respect any individual that does things like that, because why are you tearing people down? Why are you making people see this industry as too easy? If you're watching this video right now, I need you to understand that you're not alone. Trading is hard, and this business is designed to extort money from you. It is, honestly. It's designed to extort money from you, and even when you try to get a working strategy, get your psychology right, you still lose. But then long term, you'll make money. Like if you're looking at 1 year, 6 months, you'd be profitable, right? But then when those bad times come, of course they will, risk management will help you stay in the game. And the same risk management will help you make profit to come out of it. Nobody is easily getting out of a 50% drawdown on their personal accounts. That's going to be hard, because you'll be scared and you reduce accounts. And maybe you go and deposit more money, which is a net loss in the long run. So good risk management, 1 to 2%. And if you're Nigerian or African, you're watching this video, you don't have the capital to, live off 2% drawdown, I would advise you focus on prop firms. Buy accounts that you can afford to lose. Buy accounts that when you lose them, you're not going to feel anything. You're not going to feel like you're the worst person. You're not going to feel broke. They can easily lose. And then risk 1% on those prop challenges. If you're below break even, risk 0.5. And that's it. That's just it. And when you get funded, you get the payouts, you can go for higher accounts. That is it. And then you use these payouts, use some for higher accounts, and then use some to put in your trading capital, because of very soon prop firms won't be here and you still fall back to your broker account. But I need you to know that regardless of whether your account is small or not, if you don't stick to the percentage rule of how professional traders trade, you'll be thrown out of this game. And I have a small account is not an excuse, because if you risk 10% on your account because it's small, well, your account at times you lose 10 times in a row and you blow it, and you have to deposit another money. And when you blow your account, you have lost, because even if you deposit another money, you've lost that money. It's gone. And if you try to flip this new account, you still blow it. And that's why trading is hard. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And very, very soon, I'll be back to my winning streak. Yesterday, I was about to catch this very good USD card trade that I posted on my Telegram, but I didn't get my clear entry confirmation and all that. It left. It happens, right? But the idea is to keep trading, sticking to the process, doing everything that works, and we'll be back to winning as usual. Buying more accounts, passing more challenges. The free community is there. I post my setup, my ideas, psychological tips. The link is in the description. Join the free channel. See you guys in the next video. Peace.